guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is yet another day of the 7 days of Zodiac, and today I'm going to be doing a video on the Taurus. Why? Because obviously it's Taurus season. This time I'm not like a month late. So I have a really bad headache right now, so if I seem out of it during this video, I apologize. I just feel like shit, so yeah. Okay, so Taurus. Oh my goodness, Taurus. I have like a love-hate relationship with them. I know a couple. I am close to very few. I think maybe two. I've been close to many, and I don't really come across that many, to be honest. Like, how many Taurus do you know? I don't know that many. I mean, like, I don't really know too many Taurus. Up until like last year, I had like no relationships with Taurus. I didn't have any friends. But within the past year, actually maybe 2 years it was, 2 years, I've come to know many. So, okay, so Taurus, the first thing I'm going to say about them, because it kind of has to do with, like, everything else I'm about to say, is that they are stubborn as fuck. Like, so stubborn. like, so stubborn. And the thing is, a lot of them don't see how they're stubborn. Like, they're too stubborn to see that they're stubborn. And it's just, like, this never-ending thing. Some people have the patience for it. Some people can handle it. For me, it just drives me insane. And it's like, I don't even bother arguing with them because I just, like, don't have time or energy for it. Like, half the time, if they want to, like, argue something, I'll just be like, okay, sure, that's fine. Go ahead. Like, because that's me saving myself from an argument that I know is not going to go well. Because they're stubborn and I can't stand it. My head is killing me. You can't convince them of anything. You can't get them to change their mind. You can't get them to change their opinion. You can't get them to, negotiate. You can't get them to see your perspective. You can't get them to agree to do something that there's just not, there's no way. Like, okay, so the next thing is that they hate change. They really, really, really hate change. They like to stick to what they know. They like to stay in their house, and if they're dating you, they're likely to want to have you in their house because they like their homebodies. They just like to be comfortable. They always like to be comfortable. They like to be surrounded by things that make them feel comfortable and things that are familiar. They don't like change. They don't like to move. They don't like to make new friends. They don't like to lose old friends. They don't like to, even if they go through a breakup, it takes them a while to, like, get that person out of their life. They'll most likely keep you around. Like, a lot of them are like that. They'll keep their boyfriends or their girlfriends around just because they're not ready to let go of that person because they're so used to it and it's just a big change in their life that they're not ready for. They don't like switching jobs. They don't like switching anything. They are just very comfortable and they like to stay that way. And because of this, a lot of them miss out on certain opportunities, but they don't care that they're missing out on opportunities because they're so stubborn to see that something outside of their world that they might enjoy more. So a lot of Tauruses are like this, and it is honestly, I feel like it's detrimental to their growth. I feel like it's hard to grow when you can't accept change, but to each their own. Oh guys, don't get me wrong, I know I started off on a bad note, but it might have to do with the fact that I'm in a really bad mood because of this headache. But I actually love Taurus. Like, I really like Taurus, so don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong and think that, Tauruses suck, because I like them. But I'm just kind of saying facts. Tauruses are very affectionate people. If you're dating them, they will not be able to keep their hands off of you. They will be all over you. They'll always want to hug you, kiss you, cuddle you, tickle you, all that bullshit. And they will be likely to just kind of want to always keep you close. Like, they will want to see you often. They want to be with you often, spend their time with you. They know how to make you feel special, for sure. They know how to make you feel wanted. You know what I mean? It's a good feeling, and it's nice that they are this way, I would say. They're not annoyingly clingy, like, it's not like that. Tauruses are not clingy at all, but they're just very sweet and affectionate, and sensual is a word to describe them for sure. Very sensual people. Very, very sensual people. Very touchy people, but this is not with everyone. They're also picky, don't get me wrong. Like, they're not like, oh, like, rubbing up on everyone, hugging up everyone. They're not like that. They like their personal space. Like, they don't want you touching them if they don't know you. But, I mean, that's common sense, but some people are not like that. Oh my god, my headache. Guys, excuse me, I'm just gonna take a pill. So yeah, that's a major thing about them that you should know if you're, like, getting into a relationship with one or something. Very, very sensual, touchy-feely, affectionate people. They can be very possessive at times. the funny thing is they think that they're not, and they like to say they're not, but they totally fucking are. They're the kind of people that say, I don't get jealous, but like they do, and it's so obvious. But I mean, you just got to take their word for it, right? You can't sit there and tell them yes you do, because they're not going to budge. So if you think your Taurus significant other is jealous or being possessive, they probably are, but they will not admit it. So don't bother in trying to get them to admit it. Just let them have the satisfaction of keeping their pride, you know? But they do get possessive at times. And I think it's adorable. I don't think it's a bad thing. They're not obnoxious or annoying about it like the Cancer. I compared them to the Cancer twice already. Sorry, Cancers. I like you guys, but like I'm just like sorry. But yeah, so that's another thing about them. They like the finer things in life. That's a major thing about a Taurus. They like the finer things in life. They don't settle for just anything. They don't settle for mediocre. If they're driving a car, they're driving a nice car. If they're buying a meal, they're buying a good meal. If they're like going out, they're gonna smell good, look good, feel good, and they expect the same of you. Like if you're dating them, I'm going off of dating, I don't know why. But if you're dating them, like take a bath. Like smell good for them, look good for them, do your hair nice, just, you know, care about your appearance and look nice. And it's not even just for them, do it for you, but like they do appreciate it. They just have good taste, you know, and they don't settle for less, and I think that's great. They have great taste. If you want to go to a nice fancy restaurant, get yourself a Taurus and go with a Taurus because they're good with that kind of stuff. They like to indulge. They like to indulge a lot and spend money on things like soft materials, quality clothing, good perfumes. Like, they like to spend money like that. They don't like to cheap out. They're not cheap people. But don't think they're going to spoil the shit out of you just because, you know, you like them. Like, they need to know that you're a good person to them, and they'll do it. Tauruses do like to spoil, though. That goes on to number 6. Tauruses like to spoil the shit out of you. They take care of the people they love. They take care of their friends. They take care of their family. They take care of their significant other. They will spoil you 100%. They love giving gifts. I know so many Tauruses. Oh my god. There was this one girl I used to be friends with who I wasn't even close to, and she used to buy me birthday gifts, and I was like, fuck, I don't even know your birthday. Like, I just knew she was a Taurus. And she loved buying me gifts, and it was so sweet of her. A lot of them are like this. They're not crazy spenders, but they will do it for you if they care about you. So don't take advantage of them. One thing's number 7 is that they will throw back in your face if you show that you're not grateful. They're not afraid to do this, and this is a problem that I've had with Taurus, is that they spoil me, or they, you know, buy me shit or whatever, that they spoil me or they do things for me, and I don't do it in return, and I kind of get reamed out for it. But it's like, I never asked, I never expected, I never really, like, I just, you know, I didn't care for it. You chose to do this, don't come back at me and throw it in my face like I begged for it when you're upset with me, because that shit doesn't, whoops. I have crystals on my bed and I actually just threw it on the floor. Because that shit doesn't fly with me. Like, don't try me. Don't do that shit. A lot of them are like that, and just be wary of this. Like, if you're not too close to a Taurus, don't let them buy you stuff. Don't let them spoil you, because they will throw it back in your face later on if, like, the relationship goes south, or if they don't see that you're reciprocating it, or if you're not too grateful. Like, it's not even that you're not too grateful. Sometimes they just, like, they kind of say, like, oh, well, you know, I blah blah blah, and it's like, tone it down 5 fucking notches, because I didn't ask for anything. So that's another thing. Number 7, I think I'm on number 8 actually. Tauruses are very calm, rational people, other than when you're trying to convince them of something not rational at all. Calm, rational people, very, very calm and rational people. It's easy to have a conversation with them. They're very sweet people. They come off as shy, but they're not. They're actually really lovable people. But, actually very lovable people. So, if you think one is shy, they're not. They do have a personality. It just takes them a little while to kind of show you that. And you'll realize that they're such sweet, considerate people. Such kind people. And I really, really like Tauruses. But don't be fooled, because number 9, I would say that they are one of the most angry fucking zodiacs. Like, beware of the motherfucking bull, because those guys are crazy. Like, they're calm. But once you test their patience, once you piss them off, you open the gates of hell. They are angry. When they're angry, it could take years. But when they're angry, they are angry people. You cannot shut them up. You cannot calm them down. You cannot, nothing. They are angry. They are mad. There's anger radiating off of their body. They are angry people. So just be careful not to piss one off, because when you do piss one off, they will always have reason and you'll feel stupid. So just try not to piss one off, because it takes a long time. But let me tell you, when it happens, you will need to run and duck for your life, because those guys are crazy. Number 10, last thing, is that a Taurus is in it for the long haul. If they're friends with you, if they're dating you, they're not there for a 5-minute relationship. They like commitment. They are people that you can depend on. They're loyal. They're the people that you want in your life. They're that support. They're that rock. You know what I mean? So if you have one in your life and you think that they're temporary, don't fucking waste their time, because to them, you are not temporary. So keep that in mind, because Tauruses are, like I said, they're loyal people. They're the kind of people you want in your life. If you want stability, you want a Taurus in your life, in some way or another, whether it's a friendship or whatever. I just think that Tauruses are one of the most loyal signs, and you can just always count on them. You can always count on them, and they're in it for the long haul. So if you're dating one, don't think that it's just a quick relationship. They probably want you to be like the mother of their children or the father of their children. Like, I'm being a little bit dramatic, but they're not in it for a month long. They're in it for a relationship and commitment, and they're loyal. So just be aware of that. And I mean, if you think they're going to cheat on you, don't worry. Like, I know I say they do like beautiful things. They appreciate beauty, music, dance, culture, physical beauty, physical beauty as I show my face. They're all about beauty, but don't think that they're just going to fall for someone for their looks or something like that, because it's so much more than that. So don't worry about that if you're thinking about cheaters or whatever. But yeah, so those are the 10 things about the Taurus. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos. Once again, I'm sorry for my mood right now. I do have a headache, but I won't be like this in the next video, so stay tuned for that one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, stay cute. Bye, guys.
When it hurts the most,